Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. I'm so glad you're here. Guys, I have such a good show for you today. We're going to be taking a look at her Instagram. Meghan has posted on as ever, as if, as per usual, in preparation, I guess, for Monday's launch. Is it Monday's launch? No, Monday's her birthday. We don't know when she's launching yet. But also, we're going to be taking a look. Did you know that Meghan had a newsletter? Neither did I. But you guys let me know that she's put out a newsletter and it's as narcissistic as you would think it was. Anyway, guys, there's so much to get into, so much to talk about. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, I'm Jen. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up, and leave me comments, as all of those helps YouTube to recommend my videos, and I sincerely appreciate it. Also, if you're new here, I do have a second channel. It's called Goose Adventures. You can find it here. Now, I did bring new pictures with me today. I'm detailing how I've lost 140 pounds. I did it drug-free and surgery-free. These are new pictures I have not shared here. I'm detailing what I did, how I did it, tips, tricks, anything I can think of that would help. I post on every Saturday. So today's topic over there is transformations. I know a thing or two about that, how to transform yourself. So check that out at Goose Adventures. I'm detailing all that stuff and so much more over there. But in the meantime, let's take a look at what Meghan's up to, starting with her weirdo Instagram post, shall we? So as usual, as ever, she's got this post up. There's this is on as ever. There's loud copyright music, so I can't play that. And it's she loves a wine. I mean, she loves boards. That girl, she must be bored because I know. She loves boards. That's all she can post. And think about with Love Meghan. All she did was stand there and chop fruit and veg. So she loves a board. She loves to show off a board like it's a new thing she invented. So once again, we have boards. Now, this is somebody else. She's just reposting it. I assume. I don't think this one had an original at. Maybe it does. I can't see. It's teeny. But for the most part, she does not post the original tag. So it's hard to tell. I suspect, and I've voiced my suspicions before, that that's because she's probably using the same ones over and over, or she doesn't want it to be linked back to her if hypothetically it was somebody that worked for her or something. Just saying, just wondering aloud, right? We're all wondering that. But again, it's another board. At least this board looks to have some color to it. So if she is listening, we said, hey, what's with all the beige? At least this time it's not beige. But I like that they seem to stick some sort of, it looks like behind the wine, pink tissue paper. Let me make this bigger. It looks like, or pink something to make the rosé appear more pink. Do you notice that? Because normally, what do we call it? Witch's piss. Because it's like this weird beige. Sorry, but like piss color. This one's pink, but it's because whoever this person is helped her out by putting some sort of pink thing under, like they put the wine on a bed of pink to pink it up. So if you're, I don't know, customer, person you paid, whatever's going on here has to help you with your product by adding color around it and adding color underneath it, you have a real crap product, just saying. All right, let's keep going. So there's that. Again, I think it's funny that they've put pink underneath to make it more pinky. And we get shots of the board, and then we go on to this. Now, what's funny about this is like just a couple days ago, I showed you a video where for some reason the person kept, I mean, it was like giving me vertigo or something. Like the person kept going in and out with their camera. This person seems to do the same thing. Is it the same person? Probably. I don't know, but I assume it's like the same 4 people she's just reposting over and over. That's why she doesn't tag them for the most part. Who knows? You'll notice like tags on there, but it's usually as ever, not the original person's tags. I find that interesting. It's like a boomerang or something. Okay, let's talk about this. Good Lord, what's going on? All right, I can tell you what's going on. As ever, they're patting themselves on the back as ever. Okay, let's cut through this. Come on. It's her patting herself on the back as ever, saying, look, my flower sprinklers. Wow. From now on, we're only calling it flower sprinklers. My flower sprinkles are popular. No, no, they're not. They are like pencil shavings. But what's happened is her good friend Abigail talked about them to who cares, some useless publication. So Megan is reposting that. So it looks like, oh, look, people are talking. No, it's your friend that you're morphing into. Have you seen that? They're starting to look like each other. It's really scary. They share the same personality. Did I just make her a vampire? A little bit. They share the same like emaciated, like scary personality. Sorry, somebody had to say it. No, they share the same nothing personality, okay? And she's morphing into Abigail. It's hard to tell the two apart in pictures now. It's really strange. But somebody else that said that they're starting to morph into the other one too. I can't remember. Was it Kelly? What's the other girl's name? I don't care. We could call her whatever you want. We can call her Kaylee. I don't care. um they're all three starting to morph into each other, just lifeless. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. But anyway, her friend talked about her. So here you go. She's bragging that she has a friend that's talking about her. Whoop-de-doo-dah-ay. Is my face conveying that I'm excited for? Because I'm adding more life to this because I can't stop laughing about how ridiculous this is. And I'm recording this in the middle of the night. So I'm a little bit punch drunk, but it's just so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Who gets excited about flower sprinkles that's not 12 years old? No offense to the 12-year-olds, but seriously, what is this? So she's bragging that her friend talked about it. So they're trying to create buzz. It's like trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. Dried flower sprinkles are not going to happen. Oh, goodness. No guinea pig food. No, thank you. By the way, did you notice my name today? Virgin Daiquiris. You like pina colada? I've had that song stuck in my head for no reason. I do know why. So my Gosling, it's her birthday. I don't say when, just soon. It's her birthday. So she wanted a luau party, as one does. So I've been singing the pina colada song. So I made my name Virgin Daiquiris. Okay, let's go on. This is more interesting than the flower sprinkles. It's not like I'm taking away from the flower sprinkles. Who cares about the flower sprinkles? All right. Oh, and thank you to everybody who wished the Gosling a happy birthday. I really appreciate that. It's very kind. I had her sitting with me and I read her a lot of your messages. Thank you for that. That's it for the Instagram post. Who cares about that? Shall we read the newsletter? Yes, we should. All right, let's take a look. Now, I will forewarn you that I am blind, and so I cannot see the tiny. In fairness, my screen is small as far as the way this program works, so I can't see the small writing. So I'm going to read it off my phone, but I'm going to show it to you on the screen because it'll appear much bigger to you than it does to me. And I'm stalling because I'm trying to pull it. Here it is. Okay. I've got it here. I'm going to read it to you, and then we're going to talk about it because I have some thoughts. I have notes on this. Okay, so here's the newsletter as ever. So is this what you get for signing up with your email address? They get your email address. They allegedly, potentially, maybe get to sell your email address, and all you get is a picture of this and a stupid newsletter. All right, don't sign up for that. Don't do it. All right. So there's this picture, and here's the newsletter. Here we go. We hope you've been having a beautiful summer. Off to the races. Enjoying the adventure of travel or the calm of home. Finding beauty in the little things. I'm sorry. Is Meghan known for finding beauty in the little things? No, she's not. Is Harry? No, he's not. What are we talking about? And perhaps trying something new. Are you kidding me with this? Flower sprinkles are not new. None of your ideas are new. Rosé is not new. So that's not trying anything new, if that's where you're going with that. On that note, what note? Nothing you do is new. Balloon arches are not new. I'm yelling. I'm sorry. On that note, many of you were able to try our debut 2023 Napa Valley Rosé. And we were over the moon to hear your feedback. 10 out of 10. Perfect. Elevated flavor. Are you kidding me? Are we pretending like Meghan doesn't say elevated every other word? Sorry, I have an eyelash. It's absolutely driving me crazy. Are we pretending like Meghan didn't write this crap? Come on. I like that there's quotations around it, like people are saying it, but no tribute to who would have said it. So literally, Meghan's just sitting there saying, it's got elevated flavor. I don't know what voice I'm doing. So they're writing it down with quotation marks as if Meghan said it. Are you kidding me with this crap? Stunning and delicious. Meghan is talking here because she, all right, I got to give Dylan a shout out. Dylan from Winning Communication always points out she always draws it back to herself and talks about her looks. So she's saying stunning. This is Meghan. I'm telling you, this is Meghan. Who calls wine stunning? Stunning and delicious. We also won blind taste tests as the best rosé and were coined the it drink for the summer. By whom? Who did that? I want to speak to them. No, I want to speak to who they are and tell them they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Wow, we thought, and thank you, we say. All right. This affirmed, sorry, why did I say it like that? This affirmed all the love, time, and effort our team and our founder. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we talking about Meghan? Is she not part of the team? What are we talking about? Of course not. Poured into curating this blend. This is not curating. This is not curating. One type of wine is not a curation, you jerks. This blend to evoke the sun-drenched spirit of Napa Valley. What are we talking about? And the breathtaking tenor of the California coast. Okay, a little bit more to go, and then I'm really going to lay into it. We're pleased to share. I don't know what voice I'm doing, by the way. Just go with it. We're pleased to share that our 2024 Napa Valley Rosé will be available for purchase next week, with no further details about that. No day, no time. In fact, I wandered over to a sugar site. If you're new here and you're like, what's sugar site? No, like Meghan's Mediocre Mafia. The pro Meghan people, all four of them, literally, there are like 4 thumbs up on this thing. So like nobody's there. And they were, I'll see if I can pull it. They were mad at each other, like mad because they said, I wish she'd tell us a date and time for the launch. So, hey, Maggie Poo, I know you watch this stuff. You posted geese recently. Do you think that I don't, hold on. You think I don't know that you're watching? You posted geese. That's not a coincidence. But maybe let your 4 followers know when you're launching this if you actually want to sell some stuff. That's a little tip from me to you. Okay. Where did I even leave off? Oh, here we go. Last paragraph. It marries the same harmony. Do we really want to talk about marriage? Oh, it's because people are reporting on her marriage. She wanted the word marries to go back to this wine. Not just a hat rack, my friend. It marries the same harmony of notes from our first blend. What? And creates an elegant medley. What? Dorinda medley? Of delicate yet memorable flavors. You'll want to clink glasses with friends as the sun sets, toasting to a summer of joy. Oh, God, with joy again. Of joy. Barefoot or in sandal. That's because Meghan's always barefoot. She's using these keywords. I'm telling you, this is all part of her plan. Barefoot or in sandals, dressed up or dressed down. This rosé may become your favorite accessory for alfresco lunches and dinners at dusk. Cheers, the As Ever team. All right, pretentious. Thy name is Meghan. Let's talk about this. Oh my goodness gracious. I have so much to say about this. Are you kidding me with this? Shall we start with the narcissistic tone and self-praise? I think so too. So the heavy emphasis on the glowing feedback, the 10 out of 10, the perfect, stunning, and delicious. I'm sorry. From now on, I will only answer to stunning and delicious. That is my new nickname. That is the title. Okay, I'll leave that there. If you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, you know that is the title. Okay, without attributing specific sources. See, that's what I'm saying. No sources or critics. It comes across as self-aggrandizing, as per usual. The phrase, "We were over the moon to hear your feedback," centers on the brand's emotional response rather than focusing on the consumer experience, which can feel narcissistic. Are we shocked? No, we're not. I think it's interesting that she's left out. Well, wait, let's go back to the narcissistic. I'm still on that. So, a more humble approach would cite specific, verifiable reviews or focus on how the product enhances the customer's lives rather than, basking in the uncontextualized praise that seems to designed to inflate the brand. And by brand, I mean Meghan's ego. All right, let's talk about the other elephant in the room, the other stupid wine and the stupid, I don't know, wine. Yeah, that. The newsletter's failure to mention, wasn't it Fairwind's estate? Again, it was Think Beautiful, right? That uncovered it, I believe, or helped uncover it. I don't know. But the winery that reportedly has been producing the rosé, and it doesn't give any specifics about the winemaking process. So it feels deliberately opaque or witch's piss. Gross. This omission could be seen as like shady. So it could avoid scrutiny, just saying whether the rosé is unique creation or a rebranded product. Who thinks it's that? From a winery known for celebrity collaborations. Yeah, of course. I would say hiding production details. It, I mean, again, the 4 people that like your stuff or that are trusting you with their product, you're eroding their trust. So consumers might suspect that the brand is leveraging, as ever, or Meghan's infamy will say, to sell generic wine at, hypothetically, at a premium price. It's a tactic that feels deceptive in this, like, I guess it's supposed to be a luxury market. I don't even know what it's going for. At the price, it just seems high. I'm stuck on the lifestyle imagery. It's just weirdly generic, right? It's descriptions like barefoot or in sandals, dressed up or down. And the alfresco lunches and dinners at dusk. It's cliche. It's overly romanticized lifestyle that feels like detached from reality. It's so Meghan. It's detached from reality as per usual. So this like generic imagery, it's oddly impersonal. Again, hello, like Meghan, oddly impersonal for a brand that's supposed to be tied to Meghan. Again, why am I surprised by this? I'm not. I just think the vague aspirational language, it lacks specificity, easy for me to say, about how it's supposed to fit in with consumers' lives. It comes off as like this weirdly disconnected fantasy that, again, it's prioritizing aesthetics over any kind of substance. Again, Meghan to a T, right? I'm stuck on this blind taste test thing. The claim that the rosé won blind taste tests as the best rosé, it's suspiciously vague, right? No details about who conducted the test, the sample size, the competing wines, nothing. This lack of transparency, I'm sorry, but it just feels shady. Again, have we met Meghan? Of course it does. It feels shady. It suggests that the brand may be like exaggerating or fabricating accolades to boost its credibility. Huh. Where have we seen that? Oh, yeah. Harry and Meghan always seem to do that. Buying awards, anybody? Okay. But I'm just saying, legitimate brands, they usually provide concrete details about things like awards and tests to back up these claims. Without this, the newsletter's assertions seem like manipulative. That's the word that springs to mind. Manipulative. And again, it's only her followers, all four of them, her mediocre mafia, that are buying this. I would think the rest of the people are going, what? But even if you're a follower, aren't you questioning, cool, what other ones did you test? Nothing. I'm just stuck on this. I think this is just more ridiculousness from her. What else? I'm going back over it and I'm thinking it's just, I mean, it's inconsistent branding and identity. It's tone of the newsletter and the broader as ever brand. It's already been criticized for lacking a clear identity. This aspirational word salad, if you will, toasting to summer of joy, all that, it oscillates, to quote Harry, between portraying Meghan as a relatable home cook and a luxury lifestyle guru. She cannot make up her mind on this. It can confuse the consumers, if you believe there are some, about the brand's target audience and purpose. What is the purpose? The newsletter's attempt to appeal to this broad audience, barefoot or dressed up. It feels like, again, I'm drawing back on my history with marketing and stuff. I don't understand this tactic. It's diluting the brand's coherence. It's just not a cohesive brand, is what I'm trying to say. A lifestyle brand should have a clear, consistent identity to build up its trust and loyalty. It does not seem to have this. There were grammatical errors in this. It, again, using the word curated to describe a single rosé. It seems to be, usually it's a collection of items, not a single one. I'm just there's inconsistencies in the brand's URLs. She listed in one place as wine.asever.com versus aseverwine.com. So it seems sloppy and confusing. It's just a lack of attention to detail. And again, it's not that I'm surprised by it. It's just very Meghan. The newsletter, it promotes the rosé as this versatile accessory, right, for summer. But the pricing structure is insane. If it follows the same as the last time, again, I don't know on the new one, but the last one, it was 3 bottles for $90 and then $20 at shipping. So you're at $119. And it's absolutely it's exorbitant, right? Did I do that right? I did not do that right. You're $110. That seems exorbitant, right? For it just compared to other ones. Sorry, I finally got that eyelash out. Compared to other ones on the market, it just similar when you're thinking about similar quantity of wines and quality of wines and stuff, you can find much lower prices than this. Questioning the value of this, the high cost, including this rosé and all of her products, it positions the brand as a luxury item or luxury offering. But the pricing, it just alienates your average customer. Again, who follows her but the mediocre mafia? And I can't imagine, I know she pretends to sell out, but they're not plunking down that much money for wine they've never tried. I just don't believe it. It doesn't make sense. It actually breaks my brain a little bit. Again, the lack of transparency about production I'm stuck on. She's trying to exploit some sort of celeb status that I don't believe she carries. I just think she's using that and not leaning into what merits this product would actually have. So I understand that celeb-backed brands are common, of course, but in this case, as ever's reliance on Meghan's persona, I don't know. It just leads to more confusion. She loves the word authenticity. It lacks that, right? We don't know what this is. It just seems like a disconnect from the broader context. The newsletter's like lighthearted celebratory tone is completely ignoring the broader criticisms of her ventures, including reports of struggling, Netflix deal going under, accusations of copying other brands and other ideas, all that. Let's just ignore that and talk about going barefoot. Tee. It's just an odd tone at an odd time, if you ask me. So those are my thoughts on that. I put a lot of thought into this, obviously. I'm dying to know your thoughts on that. Let me know in the comments below what you think, because yeah, I'm kind of stuck on this. So let me know, and thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to read your comments. Definitely make sure you follow my second channel. Again, I'm pulling it while I talk to you. It is called Goose Adventures, and it is right here. You can find it right there. And again, I'm showing my befores, my afters, how I lost 140 pounds. Today's video will be up shortly. It usually posts around noon Eastern time, so look for that. And again, just thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I cannot wait to bring you more stuff like this. It is celebratory weekend for my Gosling, so we'll see. I'm sure I'll be posting some, but it may be at different times than normal because my Gosling is my priority, not this wine. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. If you want to further support the show, make sure, again, you're subscribed to my Goose Adventures. Make sure you check out the merch. Everything's fine. Meghan should probably get some of that. Everything's fine. You have to say it through gritted teeth. And of course, we have Team Catherine stuff as well. And then check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. And again, shout out to Maria, my executive producer, for being so kind and understanding that I accidentally had left her name off this list. I can only apologize and make it right and give her another shout out for her patience and understanding. Thank you, Maria. You're wonderful. I see all of your comments, and I want to make sure you saw that I wrote you back and apologize. So there you go. All right, guys, I'm leaving this here. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. If you like pina colada, they're gone. If you're new and you're just figuring it out, I stick around till the end and I dance around and I sing sometimes. And I talk to you and I say, hi, how are you? So yeah, the Gosling is having a luau this weekend. So she's very excited. That's why I'm recording this in the middle of the night, because I've been decorating my house to get ready for a luau. That's why I've been singing pina coladas. Or however that song. If you like pina colada. Anyway, I always like that song. How are you? How are things? Let me know. If you watch this long, I don't know. We usually play a game where we comment something. Tell me your favorite drink. How about that? Tell me your favorite drink in the comments. If you watch this long, I'm not really a drinker, but I've talked about before. There's this one drink that I had that was so good that I had, and it had, I don't normally drink gin, but I had gin, blackberry jam, which is so weird, but it was so good. And like, now I can't remember if it was pineapple or lemon or both. It was so good. It didn't taste very strong, so I liked it. That's probably my favorite. But if I'm just, otherwise, I really only drink a couple times a year, and it's usually like, because it's New Year's, like I'll have a glass of champagne, something like that. So, champagne, I guess, would be another of my favorites, or something fruity. I don't know. Let me know your favorite drink in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. I don't know if I'll have something up Sunday. If I don't, I may just post a bunch of shorts, because again, it's all about the Gosling. We'll see. If I post a bunch of shorts, just watch those if you don't mind. And I'll be back to regular posting very soon. But thank you guys so much for being so supportive and lovely. Can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. All right. Bye. If you like pina colada.